Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 25, and this is going to be the beginning of a championship Let's Play in the Cup Series as driver of the number 20 DeWalt Toyota Camry, Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry, that car, the Reese's Toyota Camry, the Mobile One Toyota Camry, and to start the season, the Ream Toyota Camry, Christopher Bell, one of the best drivers in the series. In my opinion, I think he's the best driver all around because he's won on every track type that Gen 7 has gone to. He's not like Kyle Larson spinning out frequently, and not having droughts or anything like that. If you do full season points in some formats, I think he has like 2 championships or some shit. Before we do the first race of the season, here are the gameplay settings that I'm going to use in pretty much every single race. The AI, I'm going to have that set to 105 for Daytona, and every other race we do this season. I'm going to throw in all sorts of wacky custom setups that I can find and see what this game has really got. I feel bad I didn't do that with the other divisions, but oh well. We're going to take the skill rate, set that to 100 because it is way too much gridlock no matter what you do at these type of tracks. The consistency, I'm going to turn that up to 80 now because I'm amping it up more and more as we, go through the ranks, and then everything else is just going to stay the same.
Welcome to the World Center of Racing, the legendary Daytona International Speedway. Get ready to feel the thunder as engines roar from the high banks of this world-famous track where speed meets history.
Yeah, this is a plate race, so I ain't going to do that qualifying. We're going to skip that. We're going to do the duel. And look, I got my Daytona 500 hat on from when I went there in 2022. We're going to be the second race of the duel. We can't look at the results of the first race? What the fuck? Maybe they'll show us that after we do this race. I don't know.
Here we go. Start it up.
I don't know what I was expecting. Okay, it's only 15 laps, so I'm not too concerned. I thought this was going to add so much more time onto the video. I'd forgotten about it until I sat down. But yeah, I know. I need a haircut real bad.
Away.
I need a haircut real bad. I'm sorry. And I don't know why I feel like making that impression of whatever actress that is. But it's night, because they do these races at night now. I know they used to be at day. These cars drive so much more different than the other 3 divisions. And that's just something I'm going to have to figure out and work around as I adapt to the setups I'm throwing in there. Just be looking up whatever I find on YouTube. I don't think I'm going to show you my setups in my videos because I want to really just encourage whoever it is making it for you guys watching the videos to go find out how those setups are made. I don't want to be the guy to just spoil the content they put together that I find. But that's the first lap here in the duel.
Stay low.
I'm going to try to give myself a lot of stage points in the race by getting a good start. Which in order to do that, I have to finish well in this race. This is a points race, and so is the first race of the duel. But the problem is, they don't do that in the game. That's another thing that's just missing from all these NASCAR games since 2017 or whatever, is the dual races being worth points for the top 10. It's basically an additional stage, just like you have in the Coca-Cola 600, but the field is split in half. I am squeezing my way into all these little gaps. And we do have the late Kyle Busch somewhere in one of these fields. I don't know if he's in our race or if he just ran the other one. He might be in the Cheddar's car to start off the season. It's upsetting that this darn thing isn't worth any points, because I would absolutely be going for those. Are we going 4 wide? We're making it work 4 wide. Chase Briscoe right here. Did he get the pole for this race in real life? I think he did. He just started driving this car. And I think he was almost going to get Ryan Preece on like the outside of the pole, but then someone sniped it away from him, like Michael McDowell or some shit. And when I went to the Daytona 500, Austin Cindric won that in his first full-time points race. And I get it that like he specializes in plate races, and then he might be a beneficiary of whatever strength Penske happens to have at a flat track, but it was upsetting because I was hoping to see like this, you know, driver who has this huge legacy behind them, a career they're building, win the race, like Ryan Blaney or Bubba Wallace, my guy Chris Buescher, I don't know, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, but no, it was a guy who hasn't really done much of anything as far as I'm concerned. We got Ty Gibbs and the Sai car. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we got a caution. Maybe that happened in my mirror. I don't know if I was gonna ever be able to see it because as soon as I changed cameras, the game flipped out. But they're pitting, so I guess I'm pitting too. We'll just do whatever they do. I maintain position, so that's neat. What's confusing, y'all saw a little pre-race thing they did before I went to the qualifying screen, and it said the best plate racers were Joey Logano, Austin Cindric, and Chase Elliott. But I mean, if we're talking about Daytona specifically, this is Daytona's pre-race. Joey Logano hasn't won a race at Daytona in Cup since, I guess, whenever he won the Daytona 500. 10 years after the release of this game. And then you got Austin Cindric, but this game is like 3 years removed from that. And then Chase Elliott has never won a race at Daytona. At least not one of these full races. He might have won a race in a Daytona duel one time. Look at my guy, Chris Buescher. I could try pushing Chris Buescher to a Daytona 500 win. That would be neat. But whenever you got Ty Gibbs up your ass, I guess it's not that simple. I think I'm just going to go where they're not and try to get these 10 points. And then watch the game not give me the credit for that. But this will give you less cars to pass whenever I get into the actual big race. I don't know if it's going to end at night in the game. It always ends at night in real life. Well, I say that, and then the 2026 Daytona 500 didn't end at night, did it? Look at that! We got a couple RFK cars leading the pack behind me. Coming to the white this time. I saw Cinder just got put in the wall by whoever's Spire car that is. It might be Justin Haley? Yeah, it's Justin Haley. This is the guy that I've got to battle to win one of the races in the Daytona duel. Oh, but Chris Buescher's helping. Thank you, Chris Buescher. Gotta love Chris Buescher. I'm gonna see if I can get him to finish second to me in this race, but I got all these damn cars behind me, and I can't block all the lanes. Oh no, I dumped myself. Oh no, I dumped myself. A caution, a wreck at the end of the Daytona duel. 60, so we're gonna start at the back anyways. Did Chris Buescher win though? No, Cole Custer won. Where the fuck was he? Well, anyways.
It's race day here at the World Center of Racing, the Daytona International Speedway. As these NASCAR Cup Series drivers get ready to battle the high banks, let's go trackside for the command. Start your engine!
Time to go now. Fire it up.
They can have that stuff in like all the other races. It's just drivers start your engines and you look at the flag. But it's 50 laps on 25% length. That is. So we're taking the 200 and chopping it into fours. We get 50. And that William Byron scheme, great stuff. Love it. I'm 6th. Why am I 6th? What? This don't make any sense.
Stay high.
Like that race didn't mean shit. Where's
Inside now.
Cole Custer? He won the second race of the Daytona duel, and then he's not here.
Stay high.
Not anywhere up front, at least. I don't see him. There's Kyle Busch, though. Rest in peace. The rowdy and impressionable Kyle Busch. Well, I gotta try to get to the inside. We got 16 laps in the first stage. It's already more laps than we had in
3 wide.
the dual races. I was trying to get to the inside, and then I got a little shove. So now I'm just stuck in the middle. I'm gonna be clear right here. Neat. BJ McLeod. How did BJ McLeod get here?
Outside.
It said I finished 16th. And none of these drivers. I mean, Austin Cindric, I guess he was running up front whenever I was doing my race. And then there's Chase Briscoe. There's Ryan Preece. He was there at the end. Yeah, I'm making the 4th lane. The unnecessary 4th freaking lane.
4 wide. 1 outside.
These are actually worth points. And I got to get all the points possible. I want to win the regular season championship. And that is going to be a tall task. 105 difficulty.
3 wide.
And hopefully the setups can really help me out with that. I would also benefit from not helping. Oh God, almost died right there. You need to not do that, JC.
3 wide.
I would benefit from not helping anybody that I know is going to be up against me in the regular season. Whenever I'm trying to win these stages. Can't really help that at other tracks, but at Daytona, yeah, I think so. We got 2 Daytona races and a Talladega race. Echo Park is just bullshit. Man, I can't go anywhere. I mean, I could make a 3rd lane down at the bottom, just like usual. That might work. But they don't seem to have any incentive to try taking the lead. I am going to try to use way less throttle now. That is something I need to consider for.
1 up high.
Is using less throttle. Okay, there we go.
1 up high.
I wish they could show your throttle input, actually. That'd be cool. 'Cause I'm about half throttle right now. As far as I know, if I could see it, it'd be easier to control it. They did have that in the Gran Turismo 4 when I played it.
Still there. Far outside. 3 wide.
Yeah, you can probably tell right now that I have way less throttle input. But I've got the same pace in the lane that I'm in. I just know that they do fuel conservation of sorts whenever you do plate races
Outside door.
in this game. At least in Cup, it's just very obvious.
3 wide.
I never really saw much of that in the other divisions. I can't save fuel for very long before they just start kicking my ass.
Far outside.
Building runs on the outside, and I don't know what Brad Keselowski's trying to do right now. Ugh, we're all stacked up. Gano just took the lead from Chase Elliott, I guess.
Stay low.
Lean off the throttle some more. I don't know if they just choose not to ride your bumper whenever you use less throttle.
Stay low.
They usually get off whenever you get off the throttle. It's the same coding with the heat games. But, I mean, if I'm putting some throttle in, maybe they would. I'm all over Keselowski's bumper, and I'm barely touching the dang gas pedal.
Car inside.
Well,
Clear,
McLeod is considering pushing me.
Outside door. Clear, clear.
Okay, let's go around these guys. See if I can put myself in front of them, and then go back to saving fuel. That is not a smart way to push me.
Car inside. 3 wide.
Bump.
One
Ugh.
on the bottom.
Oh my goodness. You're supposed to be able to make this entire stage on one stop.
Inside.
Okay, that's one way to lose me, is to go down to the bottom.
1 bottom.
And I can't pull in behind him. I can't follow him. I don't want to help William Byron. He's a good driver. that would be a problem.
Inside.
Oh man,
Go this time.
BJ McLeod is with me.
1 bottom.
I don't think this race is going to be particularly easy to win.
Inside.
One way or another, I need to just stay up here, not have to pass cars
You're out front, driver.
whatever last run that we have.
Clear inside.
Okay, less throttle,
Clear up top.
less throttle. Let somebody else lead the damn race.
We lost the lead. Let's get it back.
Anybody gonna push me?
Clear outside.
No, that they don't want to push you whenever you're not full throttle. Well, that sucks. It's easy to recover, I can tell you that much.
3 wide.
You saw me just drive right back up there in a couple laps.
Outside.
Look at that freaking Zane Smith
High.
up here now. Carson Osbar, the way they just filed their way up front. You wish Next Gen Racing was this damn good at plate races.
3 wide.
If you want to call this racing.
Outside now. 3 wide.
Yeah, I don't really know how to save fuel
4 wide.
that well
3 wide.
in these Next Gen plate races, but I mean, I can only try. I don't feel like I accomplished much. But we got the tank to go past the halfway point of the stage. We should be able to make it to the end and just do whatever going to the second stage.
Clear up top. Clear inside.
I think I'm just going to pit whenever BJ McLeod does. I think he's going down pit road this time. No, he's not. Well, that was the wrong call.
Pitting in front of you.
And I'm just going to go down pit road the same speed those guys do. Oh, man. We hung BJ McLeod out to dry. But he was just running next to the bottom as we went into 3. So, like, there's quite a few cars behind me heading down. So, we're not alone. We are just going to sit here. We'll be second off pit road to Ryan Priest. Thank you for running into me. We'll be third off pit road to Zane Smith.
Clear low.
I am right there. I am here. I'm here. I'm here. I fuck you, Zane Smith. Man, this thing won't turn down here. The camera is fucking it.
Watch out, cars pitting in front of you.
There are not cars pitting in front of me. We're done with that. Well, I could use Chase Briscoe pushing me now to get up to those 2 goobers. Here we go.
Leaders on pit road.
All these guys leaving the pits. And come out of ahead of most of them.
1 on the bottom.
Let's go around Zane Smith, Chase. You go around him with me? Please? Okay.
Clear inside.
Good. They usually don't have really that much sense. Well, look at BJ McLeod. He actually managed to hold his spot. I mean, we were the first in our group to go down, and I was ahead of Ryan Priest. Came up behind him.
1 bottom.
I am going to pin Ryan Priest behind BJ
1
McLeod.
inside.
But I think that might have fucked myself over. I can't help him out in any way like this. Ugh.
The bottom.
I got Chase Briscoe.
4 wide. 1 bottom.
Ugh. I'm trying to give myself a gap to drop into, pull in between these 2 guys. Dang it.
1 on the bottom.
It won't clear up. Every time I make the gap, it gets cleared up because it drops right back up to him. Well, I gotta win the stage anyway, so you just push me back to the lead. Things are really spread out right now. Kyle Busch is leading this race, but I think he's heading down pit road. Now Corey LaJoy is leading. What the fuck?
Outside door. 2 to go this time. We just lost the lead.
You know, it passed me down to 2 to go, but that just makes it easier to set myself up coming down the back straightaway on the white flag for the stage. Is it a white flag for the stage? What do they wave? Because the white flag is when there's 1 to go. But it's 1 to go in a stage. I know it's a white and green checkered flag for the actual end of the stages, isn't it? I'm not sure. Dang, BJ McLeod just backed off. So I ain't got to push her anymore. There's some lap car up there that's not actually a lap down. He's just managing to stay on the lead lap. So that's cool. Good for him. Okay, there we go. Now we got BJ McLeod again. And I would like to maybe go around on the outside because it's usually the easiest place to get him to go. Okay, here we go. We're going to swoop around the guy. 1 more push, and that does it. I think that's Corey LaJoy. And that would make sense because it does take about 50 seconds to cycle in and off pit road, and that's about where he was before he came down. That takes care of that. And Chase Briscoe's going to get 4th in the stage, from what we can see right here.
10 points right there. Good job.
10 points right there. Wallace 6th, Keselowski 7th, Reddick 8th. That's one to be concerned about, I guess, but he wasn't really that good in 2025. Hocevar 9th. Okay, this is a good start to the regular season.
You okay with this?
Yeah, whatever.
Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
Hey, too!
Pace cars off.
Alright, so let's just get right back into the swing of things. We're gonna fuck around
Green, green.
for another 16 laps, I guess. Yes. So as long as we make it to halfway, we're good to sweep the stages. I think Truex swept the stages
Stay low.
in one of the Daytona 500s a few years ago.
Stay
It might have been
low.
2023. Maybe it was 2022. I have no idea. But I thought it was pretty impressive. Okay, Zane Smith. Thank you for
Car outside.
being the one to push me back to the lead. I was considering helping Kyle Busch win a Daytona 500. Bubba Wallace just spun out. I don't even know how the heck that happened.
Road is open.
But I can't help Kyle Busch win a Daytona 500, something he's been elusive to whenever he's not even in the top 10. Hamlin's crawled into the top 10, though. None of the guys up here decided to
That
pit.
away.
And we still would not have been able to make it to the end of the second stage. We hit right there, but we could have had a shorter stop under the green flag if we had. I couldn't see who might have pit under that caution. There's no way to look at that.
Outside door.
Usually you can't find out until pit stops are happening, but
Clear low if you want it.
they could show it at the menu like they used to in other games. At least that'd be cool.
Outside now.
I'll just go back to doing what it was before. And get pushing and all that stuff. And I can see if we can help BJ McLeod win a Daytona 500.
Hold your line.
If it's somebody that I don't really care about, that I wind up being behind as we're coming to the finish, then I'm just going to take the win for myself. Or try to. Let's not do what we did in the duel. I know how to win plate races, and what I did in the duel was not that. That was just doing the old blocking strategy. A little too old school. God dang it, man. We're all wedged in between them and we can't go anywhere.
Clear up top.
Can we go up? Alright. Zane Smith followed me here, so that's neat. There's no congestion up front.
One on the
Oh,
bottom.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay.
Wide.
Pulling out of line was the right strategy there. All three of us just clear the pack and just drive off in the sunset like fucking Stuart Haas in 2018.
The yellow's out.
Or you can caution again.
Pit road's open this time.
Now would be a good time to pit, I think. But none of the guys up here are pitting. We're just in the middle of the race. I just want to see what the fuck happens. Because there might be guys at the back who've already pit. I want to see what happens.
Be ready now.
There might be a bunch of guys at the back who've already pit, and we just don't know because the game doesn't tell us that. I just want to fuck around and find out. And if we wind up somewhere in the middle or the back of the field to start the final stage, then that's all fine and dandy. We'll just drive through the pack. Clearly showed I was able to do that a while ago. It does suck that I had to come to the restart on the outside. I think I've been on the inside of these restarts for most of this video you're watching. Thank you for that.
One low.
Chase Briscoe. No, not one low. I just kind of screwed Chase Briscoe out of being in my lane and benefiting. He's got a Hamlin behind him. Not liking how well some of these guys are running right now.
Clear outside.
Hamlin is definitely somebody to be concerned about. Chase Briscoe, a little. Can we go back to what we were doing before, please?
One low.
I don't think it's going to last very long.
All clear.
We're going to be like one lap short for the stage. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm just staying in his draft. Going about 66% throttle, you know, 2/3. Otherwise, I'd be staying on his bumper, and then Ryan Preece would be starting to push me. They only push you if you're 100% throttle. I'm learning that right now. So are you pitting this time, by? I'm watching him.
Leaders in the pits.
Okay, he's pitting.
Make any adjustment you need.
Yeah, do that.
Slow down, slow down.
Okay, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. And then I'll just go in the same speed they do. And they're gonna beat me off anyway. And, you know, getting beaten off is usually a good time. At Daytona, I mean, last time, come off pit road, but we're gonna beat
One outside.
Ryan Preece as we come off pit road. So I thought someone was gonna beat us to it, but no, we got first this time.
Pitting in front of you.
But it is tight down here on the apron. I'm more prepared for this one.
One more time, buddy. One more time.
Okie dokie, so there's that. And Chris Buescher is leading the race. They do say he is pitting. There's one car behind him on the map.
Inside now. Clear inside.
Is his pit stall? Oh, ew. Ew! Ew! That's disgusting! That is a horrible fucking swap!
Okay, big picture.
That is an awful pull that we just witnessed right there. I was hoping Buescher's pit stall could have been after the finish line. He would have gotten to... No. You fuck around and you find out. Well, I'm already back here. Let's just pit again. Get more fuel.
We're pitting now, fellas. Here we come.
Okay, it is going to end at night. So,
There's the green
they
flag.
did base this off of reality. But I don't know if they set the start time as what it was in real life and then accounted for the fact there was a rain delay in the middle of this race, or if this is just how it would have ended in 2025 without the rain delay.
Still there.
Because it already did get going at night as it is. So we're at the very back of the field, but we've got more fuel than pretty much everyone else out here. Chris Buescher almost won the second stage, and he's back here. You would think that... I guess they penalized him. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh my god, they are stacking up bad right now.
One low.
What the...
Clear inside.
God dang, man. That was strange. And now they're all driving away from me. You'd think they would check up like that if there was a wreck. But no, that's just what they were doing. Now what the heck? Even the final stage of the race is only like 17 laps. We just went one lap. And there's 16 to go now. Can I pass Alex Bowman on my own speed? What is wrong with this car? I need some pushers or something. Chase Briscoe also screwed himself. He's back here in front of Tyler Reddick.
Clear outside.
Okay, now we're getting a run. Dadgum. We're getting a big old run. And there ain't anywhere to go. I am going to pull out from all of that. We're going to go to the top. See, no one's going to push me whenever I go to the top. We're going to put me in the middle instead. Stupid Stenhouse.
Clear low if you want it.
This is vengeance from Chase Briscoe for me not going with him earlier.
Three wide.
And letting him follow me or whatever. Got wrecked by Stenhouse trying to clear myself. We'll just
Caution's out.
pit again. And try that again. A bunch more cars pit. Now they're back here. Ryan Blaney's up front.
Green, green.
As much as I'd like to see him win a Daytona 500, I do not need to be put at that much of a points disadvantage to start this fucking season.
Stay high.
Like I always say, I care a lot more about the regular season championship than all the playoff junk we'll get to later on. I've got 25 races, though, to get as many points as possible at some really tough tracks.
One up high.
We have these 5 plate races in the regular season that give me an actual chance at making up any ground that I lose in other races. I'm trying to sneak my way around these fucker heads. Well, BJ McLeod found himself back here. Ty Gibbs leads the Daytona 500. Neat.
Outside.
We still have one green flag stop to get the end of the race, and all those guys who just stayed out in that caution, they're putting themselves in a position where they
Outside.
need more fuel than the group that I'm with. This entire back half of the field might as well need only like half a can to get to the end of the race. I don't know just yet.
3 wide.
I think it's like 8 or 9 laps is a full tank. And then we're coming to 11 to go, so it was 12 to go with that restart or something.
Outside now. 3 wide.
So it's more like half a tank, I guess.
Car outside.
Always somehow wind up with Ryan Preece. Still got Chase Briscoe on my outside. There is the winner of the second race in the Daytona Duel, Cole Custer. Have no idea how the first race in the duel went. They just omitted that information.
3 wide.
And then the starting lineup of this race, I don't even know what that was. I'm still confused about that one.
One up high.
So the real question is, where is Kyle Busch? The one guy of like the 2 drivers I can think of that I would be willing to help win a Daytona 500.
Car outside. 3
He
wide.
ain't back here. There he is. He's up top in front of Ross Chastain. That's a bit of a predicament. I don't think I can really do anything about that one. Let's go to the middle lane. Can I get a push for Michael McDowell? Go bowling car. I do love that car.
One on the bottom.
Oh, Eric Jones wants to work with me in this lane.
1 inside.
And he fit his way in. That is neat.
Car
Fucking
inside.
stage 2 winner, Noah Gragson. That's, man, I
3 wide.
throw up.
4 wide. 3 wide.
4 wide. No, it's 3 wide. There ain't no 4 wide. You're full of shit.
Inside door.
Ugh. And there go the early pitters who have not pit in a while. They might not have pit in the past 2 cautions, like the one for the stage and the one with me in Steakhouse.
Clear outside.
Is that
Car inside. Car high.
Burt Myers in the 66? Or Chad Fincham? I have no idea who's in the 66 in this game. There might be multiple drivers for that one. Looks like Kyle Busch has worked his way up due to cars heading down pit road.
1 bottom. Clear low.
Oh, he's about to get cycled out.
Inside now.
I'm going to see if I can stop that from happening.
Inside now.
I'm going to have to work with Stenhouse. I don't want to do that. But I might have to. If I can keep Kyle Busch up in this lead pack and not get cycled too far out.
Leaders in the pits.
Okay, some cars are going down pit road.
3
So that makes it a bit easier for us.
1 inside.
Where the heck is Eric Jones all the way back there? Oh, they're going 3 wide for the lead.
Car low.
Okay, we got John Hunter Nemechek.
1 outside.
Little Dollar Tree help. Budget bumping.
3 wide.
We're 4 wide. We are 4 wide.
3 wide.
We are 4 wide. What a fucking move. Okay, we done did that. And this Steakhouse. That was my fault though. That was all me. I did the exit to turn 2 a lot better that time around. Are you going down pit road?
Leader is pitting.
Yes, he is going down pit road too. I am also going down pit road.
Wide. Bring it in this time. Change up the strategy and we'll do the work.
Okay, we'll get 1 can of fuel. And I don't need no damn tires. And that should do it.
Bring it around and pit this
Just
time.
go. Just go fly into pit road. Just a little bit of fuel and
Careful when you merge in now.
yeah, we're waiting. And that's Austin Dillon. We swapped RCR drivers. That's some bullshit. Austin Cindric leading the charge with William Byron. Why are you up here? I don't like this.
Inside now.
I'm gonna block them,
Clear bottom.
get them behind me, and draft with Austin Dillon. Why the fuck is Kyle Busch so far back after the stops? Is he anywhere in all that? I have no idea. Ugh, that was a hard hit. There you go. Okay, we got 6 to go right now.
1 on the bottom. Clear low.
There's Chase Elliott, the first off of that group.
Clear all around.
But that's not a good group, obviously, because we're beating them before we even get off of turn 2. Both of these guys have Daytona 500 wins. We come to 3 to go. There's Cody Ware in the Arby's car. They got the meats, but they ain't got the fucking win, that's for sure.
Car low. Clear low if you
I'm
want.
doing what I can to try luring in that pack before this race comes to a close, to maybe get some hope out of this. But we're coming to the white flag, and the time to make our winning move is upon us. There's a fuel light. We've got just enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. And don't forget, we got freaking William Byron here.
One to go.
About to capitalize on the fact that he's not winning this race by still getting so many points. So that I'm going to have him tailing me throughout the regular season just like that. Hopefully I can get something out of Echo Park. Okay. I just need one push from Austin Cindric here. Thank you, sir.
Clear inside.
For a second, I thought that Austin Dillon was going to drive so damn slow that I wouldn't be able to back off his bumper. And Austin Cindric gets off the bumper. And one of the best drivers in modern NASCAR, Christopher Bell,
You're low on fuel.
off of turn 4, is going to win the 2025 Daytona 500. Let's fucking go. And that's a boring helmet. They didn't let us do no donuts, but that is coming in NASCAR 26. That was announced last week. Wait, so they have all these suits for all the alternate schemes, but then for the helmet, they only have one for the primary? I mean, I don't know. That's strange. Maybe like it's just specifically that fire suit and helmet combination they didn't have. We'll find out as the season goes on, but we got some really good results here. I mean, aside from William Byron 3rd and obviously Denny Hamlin 6th, I'm looking through this, and Ryan Blaney, some good spots behind me. Chase Elliott, he might be pretty consistent. I did mention Chase Briscoe. That's Josh Bilicki in the 66. There's your freaking Stage 2 winner, Noah Gragson. Dag Nabbit. Kyle Larson, 24th. And Kyle Busch somehow wound up 23rd. He came onto pit road next to me. Damn, dude. I tried my best at that, really. And Chris Buescher finished 33rd after running up front in the Daytona Duel, which that shit was rigged anyways. But now that we have the points tally right here, we can see what kind of momentum we have to start off this season with 16 ahead of William Byron. We got Denny Hamlin. We're 19 ahead of him. There's Chase Briscoe, 15 on him. 19 as well on Chase Elliott. A whopping freaking 27 points on Ryan Blaney. There's Tyler Reddick. That's 25 on that guy. So Kyle Larson had an awful start. Freaking 37 points over Kyle Larson first race. If we could just keep this going with Echo Park, maybe go back-to-back, just like Christopher Bell did early on in 2025, we could have some great momentum for the tougher races throughout this season. But next time, I'll see y'all at Echo Park Speedway. I'm going to drive the Interstate Batteries car because same color as the race logo. That's that, and episode over.